Hi everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts. I haven't done a video for a while and I've been wanting to work on this project that I'm doing for a friend of mine for her birthday, and I just haven't had a chance till now, so I'm really excited about getting this started. Now this is a tag mini album. It's a Graphics 45. I've had this for quite a while and I'm glad I finally have the opportunity to use it. And it's sort of like a thicker craft cardstock. So it's going to be great, fun, easy to work with. Now I've picked out several different designs of papers and stuff like that based on who her family is and her animals and things like that. So this is actually going to be a process video where I'll do, you know, tag by tag with the papers that I've picked out. So this will be like part of it. The first thing I want to do is I want to trace. I have my pencil here. I went ahead and trace around here because I'm going to cut this tag, or this paper, to fit the tag. I'm putting it right up here on the edge. You like my little bling bling on my finger? 4th of July bling? Anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll trace this around. And I put it right on the edge so that I don't have to, you know, worry about cutting too many edges. I typically use a pencil, but I'm going to trust myself here. And this is double-sided, and like I said, I picked out some papers that I have in my stash. So some of them I don't know the names of, but I thought this was really, really pretty for a cover anyway. And you know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever done a tag mini album, so this should be fun. I went through my flowers and I found some flowers that look good with this paper and some ribbon, and I also cut a silhouette image, and I'll show you that in a second here. All right, set that aside. Let's see how good I did here. Not bad. I am going to ink the edges. I already had planned to do that, so let me get my glue. Now a couple things you could do here. You could put a solid piece down here, or you could cut it so that it's just a little shorter so that the craft cardstock shows if you wanted to do that. You know what? I think I will do that. I'm going to see if I can cut this down evenly, just so that a little bit of that craft cardstock shows, because that's really cute. So I don't know where you guys are at as far as geographically. I'm in Central California and we are expecting a horrendous heat wave coming up. I'm not looking forward to it. I have a beautiful big home, but when it gets hot, it's very expensive to keep it cooled. So yeah, we got to be careful with that. Okay, so let me just get my edges just a little bit more round here. I'll bring this in a little bit too, so it's even. Okay, good. And I'm going to ink it. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to put some ribbon on here first. Where is my bow maker? There it is. This is just seam binding, and this is really hard for us to find in this area, but I was lucky enough that I found it at one of our craft stores. I went ahead and bought 2 yards of it. I just think it's so pretty, and it matches so well with this paper. We're just going to make a bow here. Now what I'm thinking, because I know me and how I talk too much and I change my mind and all that other stuff, I'm probably going to do the rest of the mini album on a faster speed, and I'll find some really fun music for you guys to listen to while I do this. But to get it started, we'll do this. Isn't that great? Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Let's grab a piece of score tape, and then I'm going to wrap it behind. And then I'll have to be careful when I ink the edges. that I don't ink on the ribbon. You hear my cell phone ringing? Alright, so we'll put this behind here. I'm going to pause one sec. Alright, so I'm back. I went ahead and cut that layer down so that it was just slightly smaller than the tag. I wanted to make a hole here so that I could thread my ribbon through, and this little Marby punch worked perfectly for this. That's a silhouette cut. It says "Oh Happy Day," and it's cut number 54658, and I used some die cuts with the view paper for that. None of the orange flowers that I had picked out really looked good on that paper, so I went and grabbed some pink flowers, and these are some Maya Rose, and they are this really soft felt flowers. They looked much better than that. I was trying to think whether I wanted to put something behind that so that the words popped out. That's the paper that I used there. But I went ahead and put it straight on, and I think it looks just fine. I didn't want to cover up that pretty paper by putting a layer underneath it. I also put the little ribbon on the bottom of that. Now this is just speeding up the process, showing you how I traced each one and cut it out on the lines. This is some scrap paper that I had. I love this paper, and this part of the tag is going to be tag mini album is going to be more of a masculine theme, and in that I'm making my holes again, and I actually did it prior to gluing it on because last time I had that thought too late. And I'm going to also be using some Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress Ink. Now I'm using a file here. This is an emery board, and it's makes it so that the paper it goes exactly to the edge. Sometimes if you overcut, then you know, you can use a file and it goes right so that it files down the paper right to the edge. That's just some black cardstock and an EK Success punch. And I'm making a pocket here so that my friend can put her pictures in it, or if she, you know, she wants to put some photo mats in there as well. And I'm just trimming it down. And I'm doing the other side as well. And I apologize, I didn't realize I was that far off the camera. And I'm using score tape, putting it right on the edges. And that's that one. Now here's some other paper, gorgeous paper by the way. And I'm tracing it on the opposite side of what I'm going to be using as far as the pattern paper, so that if for some reason I don't cut it right on the line, you won't see those black lines on the side that I'm actually going to be gluing it on. And I'm cutting my holes again. Look at that, is that so cute? It's like pink leopard. And just gluing it on the edges and sanding it down again, making sure that they're all even on the edges there. And putting my score tape on so that I can apply my pocket. Now for this one I just used a plain white piece of paper because I'm going to be putting this black bling on here all the way across that. Now at the end of this video you'll see it real quick. Everything was done. I put the words on it, put any extra little added things, which I did not do as I was putting the album together. I waited till the very end of doing all the tags. I don't know if any of you caught this, but the very first tag I did, I used my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. Then I stopped using it for some reason and just started hand cutting it around. And I got this bling at Joann's, of all places. So that's that. Now we're going, I just love this paper. Now I think this is My Mind's Eye. Maybe you guys will recognize it. Really, really cute paper. Just applying it to the edges again. Got a little glue on my fingers there. And then I used a Martha Stewart punch, and I punched the little flowers on the edge for that. Just trimming it off. And then I got this really cute orange ribbon that has, you know, the little dingling, the little balls on it. And it was so bright and cheery, I thought I gotta put this on here. So that was really cute. And for some reason that one paper there just wasn't long enough. So I did have an extra piece. I just went ahead and grabbed that and used that. And I had to do some trimming, because that one was too short and one was too long. And I'm trying to measure those up, line those up, put that orange ribbon down. Now we're going to do one page that has a dog theme, because she has two really cute dogs. I had to put those in there. I'm a big animal lover. Put some score tape on there. That's little dog print paper. Trimming it up. And then right across there, I'm going to put brown ribbon, which is Celebrate from Michaels, and then some pink rickrack. And I am way off camera here. There we go. Now you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and make a bow with that rickrack. Both her dogs are girls, so it was important to put that pink bow on there for me. It was important to me to put the pink bow on there. There, that's what I meant to say. And then I'm just going to do the other side. Same thing. Brown ribbon first. I'm using score tape, by the way, not glue. And pink rickrack. A little bit of score tape and the pink bow. I'll tell you, that bow maker has saved me. Now, she and her husband love to cook, and I had to put something in there in this album that related to that. So this is a page, or a tag page, that will be related to them cooking. And I'm just using my Tim Holtz Distress tool there and some vintage photo, and just inking up the edges a little bit. Give it a little bit of character. That's just a piece of cream cardstock, and I'm crimping it through, and I'm going to use that for the pocket. That's cut. All my pockets are cut at 2 inches by 3 3/4. Or at least I try to. I think some of them I cut too big, too long, and I had to trim it up. I love that crimper. I need to use that more. That adds so much to everything that you do, your cards and your layouts and everything. This is some ribbon that I bought. I got this at a Scrapbook Expo several years ago, and I have used it here and there. It says Bon Appetit, and it has a fork and a knife and a spoon. And as I'm editing here, I'm hearing my son walking upstairs. He just woke up, so in a few seconds my dog will be barking. I just thought I'd tell you. So that's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. I used some paper smooches stamp set here, and I used my Cricut and cut out some letters. And same thing here. And doggone cute. Use my Cricut again. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.